with seatbelts when you get in the car. They're so temperamental. You pull a seatbelt suddenly and it's like you've startled it. It doesn't want to come out. You'll pull it, they go, no! Fuck that! You have to kind of ease it out. Come on. Oh, I've got a bad feeling about this trip. I really have. You know, airbags, they're always keen to get on the action, aren't they? Airbags, you only have to ping your car and it's like, is it me? Fuck off. You know, they always go down disappointed. Oh, I thought I was going to see some action. Because I love travelling. I love it. I used to like it when I was a kid. Remember, you used to travel with your parents and your mum would buy those travel sweets. They were in that tin. As soon as you opened that tin, that powder was all over the car. All around your mouth. You look like a family of fucking crackheads. You know, you're at your box on sugar. Give me another one. Ah! Your dad's speeding up. Fuck, I'm a drugs mule. I do, I love it. Because I was coming into London today, and people don't mind picking their nose in their car, do they? I was sat at these traffic lights, I looked over this bloke, I mean, he's really getting, you know. Because all blokes have discovered that. It's like a medical breakthrough that this fits every orifice in his body. One day went, blimey, fits here, and here. And I'm watching this bloke, I'm getting just as interested as he is. It's what's going to come out. I'm like, go on, sunshine! It's like watching the fucking Discovery Channel, you know? I don't want the lights to change. I want to see what happens in the end. Go on! Always when you don't realise, you know, the lights have changed, that fucker from behind you will go like, come on! And you always pull away extra fast, you know? He never pulls away fast, does he? It's always some old fella in an Austin Allegro like that. Come on! Fucking sorry, mate. Was holding you up from breaking the land fucking speed record. Hate that. You ever sit in traffic lights, you suddenly look in your rearview mirror, suddenly there's an ambulance going, woo, 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 woo. Suddenly you forget how to drive. You're like, you know, the gear sticks, the brake, the fucking windscreen wipers are gone, the windows are going up and down. You're at your car shouting to the ambulance driver, you do it, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. And I travel a lot at night. You know, what is it with traffic lights in the middle of the night want to hold you up? There's fuck all on the roads, but traffic lights are like, stop. There's fuck all here. Stop. You know, you're sat at a junction, you should be looking at roaring traffic and nothing. You ever sit at a red light for so long, you start going like that? It's broken. That light's broken. You know, there's people in cars behind you going like that. Go on, it's broken. You know, as soon as you pull out. Hey, you ever seen a traffic light have a mental breakdown? That's brilliant. They just stand there flashing all their colours. Green, amber, stop, go, I don't know. You know, and they put that hood thing over them. It's like a fucking straitjacket of mental traffic lights. You can hear them underneath going, I'm Britney Spears, I am. And who are these people that want to use a pedestrian crossing in the middle of the night? There's fuck all on the roads, but they want to press that button and hold you up. You know, they could have led in the road and nothing would have hit them. They could have danced all the way home on the road. Nothing, but they want to press that button. Stop! I want to cross the road. You know, they've always got that smug fucking look on their face, you know? You know, you're sat in your car turning into a ventriloquist. Come on, you twat. So I know all these people that want to use a zebra crossing and not thank you anymore. I hate them fuckers. You know, when you stop for somebody at a zebra crossing, these buggers just walk across as if you're not even there. They go, yeah, so? Fucking don't mind me, I pay the road tax, you fucking use it! The thing is, if somebody does thank you now, you think they're nuts. If somebody walked across a zebra crossing going like, thank you very much. Thank you ever so much for stopping. He's fucking nuts. But you ever been standing at a bus stop and the bus pulls up and the driver decides to let his air brakes off? Fucking. Why do they do that? They'd hate if we did it to them, got on the bus and went, single to the town centre, please. People just want to hold you up. Tractor drivers, fuck, you ever been sat behind one of them doing 20 miles an hour? You just stare at the back of his head going like that. They're weird farmers, you know? You know when they give you that weird look as you go by, you know? Because all farmers say the same thing. What's your hurry? Slow down. This is the country. Fucking city boy. Then they go to one of those cattle markets and they go nuts, you know? What's the sudden hurry? I know what it is. He wants to get back on the road so he can fucking hold me up again. Oh, wow. Thanks. I thought somebody walked on. I shit myself. I love horses, I really do, you know. I always think there's like a couple of horses just somewhere in their stables, two of them standing together going like, here, Pete, watch what I can do with me feet. That is amazing. I know, watch. And it's not fair with police horses. It's one law for them and another one for us. All dog owners know if your dog craps in the street, you've got to get out a bag and pick it up, otherwise you get a fine. But police horses, they just dump in the middle of the street and just leave it. Not even a backward glance. God, blimey, I felt that. That burnt. Well, how often do you see a copper get off of a horse with a big bin liner going like, oh, fucking hate that when that. Making us paranoid. Everyone's like, blokes, you know this. You know when you come out the station late at night, you ever done this? You caught yourself walking behind a woman, you start to get suspicious of yourself. You're walking behind her going, she's going to think I'm an attacker. You know, to look less suspicious, you cross the street. Look, I'm not an attacker. I'm crossing the street. And you say to yourself, how does an attacker walk? I don't want to walk like an attacker. I'm not an attacker. Then you say to yourself, fuck, I'm on my own, I'm going to get attacked. Ah! She's running, screaming, you're chasing her, trying to explain, no! It worked out, I got 2 months. It's all right. Everyone now is going on about teenage crime. They're saying teenagers are getting involved in crime because what they're listening to and what they're watching on the TV. I'll tell you what, it might be what they're listening to. I don't know if you've ever tried to unwrap a CD. Who come up with the plastic wrapping for them fuckers? You can't get in them. You know, you can't. You'll be standing next to your hi-fi trying to unwrap a chill-out CD going, I can't fucking get in it. You need a knife to open them. That's what teenagers are doing. They've opened it with a knife, they listen to the music, blimey, this is making me want to stab someone. And I've got a knife. It's the packaging companies I blame. Painkillers, they're the worst. You know, they always put in that foil stuff. Every time you want one, they pop out onto the floor. You know, you're bending down, trying to pick it up, going, great, I'm taking this for fucking back pain! So remember when you was a kid and your mum and dad would follow all those warnings on packaging, you know, keep out of reach of children, like painkillers, razor blades, they put in that top cupboard and they go like, keep away from that top cupboard. Keep away from that top cupboard. Then all the stuff that would instantly kill you, like drain cleaner and bleach, just under the sink. You know? You know, your kid's got like a bar stool, optics, I like my armpit straight. Why don't they give teenagers more credit? Kids don't copy what they see on the TV. Loads of kids watch Strictly Come Dancing, but you don't see them on street corners threatening people with a fucking foxtrot. That would freak you out, wouldn't it, if a bunch of hoodies walked up to you and went, hey, get your mobile, otherwise we'll cha-cha you. You know, like a woman runs up to a copper. You gotta help me. I've just been jived. What happened? Well, he sort of took me, sort of swam me around like that. It was awful. Quick, there's the police. Quick step. And we're the criminals now. We're the criminals. How many times have you walked out of a shop, you know, and that alarm goes off at the exit because you've got something in your bag, and you do all that over-Oscar acting, you kind of go like, oh! Is it me? Is it saying my bag? You know, and us, we go back in the shop and explain. If you're a real shoplifter, you fuck off. When have you ever seen a real shoplifter go back in the shop and go, yeah, it's all right. It's because I stole all them DVDs. All right, see you later, mate. See you, bye. You ever had one of those alarms go off when you go in a shop? What the fuck are they worried about? What, we're going to add stuff? And some places don't even want to let you in. Have you been to the local mini-mart? They got those electric sliding doors. Fuck, they're so slow. You can't get in them. You're walking towards those electric sliding doors and they're going, okay, we're opening. That's if you're going in. If you're walking past them buggers, it's a different story. They go, out. You coming in? No, fuck off, I'm going down here. They're like big shopping flashers. They go like, do you want to see my bananas? Tesco's Express, that's the good one. That's the fast one. They spent years researching fast, quick and easy meals for us to dash in, only to be served by Snail Boy. I like it when blokes go to the supermarket. They never get a trolley. They always get a basket. They always say the same thing. No, I'm not getting much. And then they just fill it with shit. They're mollified by food, all of that. Have you noticed the heavier the basket gets, the further up the arm it gets? You know, it's quite fucking heavy, that is. Then it goes to the crook of the arm. Fucking hell. Then they ever go getting on their freaking shoulder, you know? That's why you always see lines of blokes at the checkout with the basket on the floor and they're just kicking it all the way up the queue like that. It's like grocery dribbling, the highlights from today's shopping. Dan, 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 dan. You know, I love that queue in the supermarket. There's always the impatient person on the end of a long line. Have you seen them just twitching their leg like that? Come on. Come on. Why do these people get really impatient? Do they suddenly do a fucking Elvis tribute? Come on, man, I want to do my shopping. Running out of time. And you only do that when you're standing still. Have you noticed? You only twitch your leg when you're standing. You never do that when you're walking. Why? Why? You get impatient when you walk, didn't you? You know, walking towards the station going, oh, my fucking train's on time. Fucking late yesterday. And it's always your bottom half, never your top half. Never see like a woman standing on a doorstep waiting for a plumber going, there's that fucking plumber. And there's always that woman in the queue as well. You know the one, she's about this big, grey hair, and you just so much as nudge the back of her leg with your trolley, and it's like she's been on a course of Shakespearean pain acting. You just nudge the back of her leg and she'll go like, oh! Fuck off! I hardly trust you. Fuck, I'd hate to see her in real pain, that woman. She cuts her finger, body bag. And what is it with women in pushchairs in the supermarket? Fuck, what is it that women, they want to hang 2 weeks worth of shopping on the fucking back of a pushchair? You know, you ever had that? You'll be in the supermarket having a chat with somebody and from behind you, you'll hear, you turn around, there's a kid in a pushchair. You know, there's always a pause before he goes like that. What is it that women don't know the fucking tipping weight of a pushchair? Because there's the other one, you know, where the kid just steps out and it goes over, she blames the kid. It's like, Justin! You two rats! know. He's like... He looks like that woman on the information desk at EasyJet. I haven't learned how to respond to language yet. You ask when the next flight is, this is what they hear. Kids, women and pushchairs, it's not working, because there's the other one where the kid just fucks off and nicks the pushchair. You ever seen that one? When his mum's not looking, it turns into that program, Please Camera Action. They always go off into the nearest wall or person. See the kid just wander off with the pushchair like that. Everything is simulated, nothing's real. For instance, you don't even have to have a relationship with anybody anymore. Do you know why? Because there's no time. That's why I don't get that speed dating. You know speed dating? What is it? We're all so busy now, no one has time to even go out on a date? That's ridiculous. And anyway, how can you get to know anything about the other person when you've only just met them? That's mad. So you've got 2 minutes to decide whether you like that person or not. That must be like this.
On your marks, get set, go!
Hi, Move along, please. Hi, my name is...
Move on.
Okay. Hi, my name's Lee. Don't tell me yours, there's no time. So, do you come here often? Drink? No time. Oh, sorry I'm late. Have you ordered yet?
Table for two?
No, just give us the bill, we're in a hurry. Taxi! Move it!
So what do you think?
Ow!
No, not yet.
What the? Quick! Fancy coming in for a quick coffee? After you.
Sorry. No, not yet.
Do you take this man?
Oh, yes.
Do you take this woman? Huh?
Taxi! Move it! Quick!
After you?
Well,
Huh?
Oh!
Oh, yeah. Just you and me together.
Push!
we've been together for 2 minutes now, and it just isn't the same anymore. Goodbye.